The second hero is Jang Bo-Ko. Jang Bo-Ko sweep pilots away and secure command of the sea. Jang Bo-Ko's real name was Kungbok or Kungpa, which means a person who can shoot an arrow very well. He was born in Wando and Jeollanam-do province. When he was a youth, Chang was good at martial arts and the water swimming. When he was young, Chang lived in China with his friends. So China and Korea also praise his ambitions, and he did. He was deeply impressed by the brisk sea trade with the countries bordering on the western China, including Persia. When he was China, he really impressed. China and Persia tried each other. In 828, Zhang returned to the Silla kingdom. He then built Cheongjin at Wando. He really big space for the trade all of the world. At the time, he was the king of the sea who practiced the truth. The person who ruled the sea rules the world. He always say to the people, Korea really need the sea and important the sea because we trade with China and Japan and Persia. Other so many countries trading is start from the sea. So if we control our sea, it meaning we control the world. Always he said to the people, becomes the king of the trade. Yes. In 828, Jang Bo-Ko has a really emotional and so fighting each other, China and Korea and Japanese also. The key point of martial transportation in the South Sea, protect sea routes in the West Sea and sweep away pirates. Pirates always steal all the grains and people. So people so suffering for the pilots. Not even Korea, China and Japan also. All the government really so suffered by the pilots. After gaining the approval of King Hengdekwang, Zhang gathered local security, an army composed of 10,000 civilians. They built Cheongjin and make the fight with the pilots. At the times, make the peace come to our country. As soon as he built Cheongjin, Zhang uprooted the pilots and ruled the sea, thus leading the international trade among Tang, Silla, and Japan. Items carried by Silla trades since the mid-8th centuries can be found in the list of articles Japan purchased from them in 752. Those included Silla goods such as material products including copper and materials and wood cloths and dance goods and pigments. All the Asia trade, even Persian goods trade also. Zhang solidified the foundation for the rapid growth of his power by organizing Silla merchants active in the material trades since the 8th centuries. But Zhang's power is so powerful, so the king and the main government are so furious, worried about his power. So Chang was at the time Chang grew powerful enough to threaten the central government. He planned to marry his daughter of King Munsong, but fed up with his merchant article patrician at the court objection his plan. Yeah. Oh, and in this time, why we need his spirit? Because he left his six spirits to this world. Yeah, the first is the spirit of exploitation. The second is the spirit of national economy and based on the trade. And third is the spirit of providing for the welfare of people. And the fourth, the spirit of good neighborhood and friendship. And the fifth, the spirit of coexistence and prosperity. And the sixth, the spirit of the reading the time. Yeah. If we need reading the world, what is the first step? I think the time. Yeah. If we have the real vision and a prophecy for the future, it means we control the time. Yeah. So we're reading the word, the spirit of the reading the time, the first step, I think. And the spirit of coexistence and co-prosperity. Yeah. Everybody wants to be rich and the power, but it is alone? It is possible? I don't think so. Jang Bo-Ko also knew the cooperation and get power together. So he coexistence is really main his philosophy. So 청해진, for example, they separate all the materials together, and welfare separate together, power separate together. So he exists the people the same levels in his spirit. And also this word, this time, it is really important. Poor and rich, so many gaps, it makes the society pass, I think. And the spirit of good neighborhood and friendship. Yeah. Korea actually the middle of the sea and land, and China and America, Japan and Russia. Yeah, so many powerful nations around the Korea. So we need how to survive or how to exist in the power of the center. So we need the neighborhood and the friendship. America has our friendship, and China also has a friendship with. But sometimes China and America fight each other. What should we do? Yeah, that times we need Jang Bo-Ko spirit. Yeah, we really need to get into the together and communicate each other. That is Jang Bo-Ko spirit. And the third, the spirit of providing for the welfare of people. Yeah. Actually, today's topic is welfare. So many people want to be rich and happy and the sustenance, but it is not easy things. He providing the welfare to the people is the best thing to make the people peace. If you have the really many food and warming house and providing all the food. At the times you can consist your happiness. So he really think important is welfare. And the second is the national economy based on the trade. We don't have any natural source, and so how do we survive? Samsung and LG and Hyundai, so many corporation has working, but we have selling and buying in our countries. We can survive. We need the trade with many countries. It makes our people be living, powerfully living. So based on the trade, yeah, economic is possible. In this politicals and politicians should know what is the main topic. Always the economy, economy from the trade. Yeah, I think that the trade is the main focus for the next generation in Korea. And the spirit of exploitation, yeah, thinking more bigger and doing more bigger. Yeah, Korea is a really small land. Yes, the outsiding is three, 남해, 서해, 동해, three seas, and only the North Korea is blocking into the China. So how we can our power and our happiness existence? Yeah, I think it's the exploitation. Yeah, thinking bigger and doing bigger. Even if we're small or rent, but our ambitions should be more big world. Yeah, as you know, Jang went to the China in his youth and became an army officer at age 30. It was impossible for him to become a hero because the Sheila has the commoners. Because he born in a commoners, Sheila has a really big board for the blood by the separated by blood. Therefore, Jang Bo-Ko went to the town and to realize his ambitious. Yeah, all the Koreans should go to outside, I think, and that meaning they had big thinking and really big relationships, other people. Yeah, so those six spirit Jang Bo-Ko sent to us how to live and how to explosion our Korean history.